Hello everyone and welcome back to Master Reboots. Last time we took on the circus memory and it gave me tons of problems. We will not be having problems anymore though, because nothing else in this game gives a lot of problems except for the ending, but it shouldn't be too big of a problem. Anyway, let's go straight into the graveyard memory. Now, as expected, this is another creepy memory. How can you have a graveyard without it being creepy? Alright, so first things first, let's go see if we can find some of these ducks. I know where one is right off the bat. There's one right here. Death certificate. And like I said before in my other videos, I will make a video pausing as I look at each duck, so that if anybody wants to pause the video, they will have ample time to pause and read. I'm not going to give people enough time to read because, you know, there's going to be people that don't want to read them and they're just going to want to go through the videos, so for all of you who do want to read them, just go ahead and pause it. Damn it, I thought there was a duck over here too, but I guess not. They can be a little tough to find because, you know, they're tiny collectibles. You may notice all these little blue sparkles. These will come into play later. Maybe I did get all the ducks already. I mean, I haven't gotten them all, but I've gotten one at least. Let's go back here. I think there's a duck back here. Oh, virus. In truth, we are beings of spirit and not flesh, but I will take both from you. Which again is pretty damn creepy. Pretty awful sounding, if you ask me. Okay, so the first thing you have to do to complete the puzzles in this world is... there should be a duck over here, I think. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, there it is right there. Then you grab this bottle. You noticed in the bottle there was those little pixel thingies. So what you do is you go to each one of them and scoop them up. It's kind of annoying, and it really took a long time to figure this out at first, because I knew there had to be something to do with them because they're so out of place. But I mean, once you go to the house, you're gonna see that bottle, so it's not too difficult. So we'll just run around collecting all the little whatever this stuff is. I like to think it's like fairies or something, maybe. But I could be wrong. No, that's that duck we already got. Some of the ducks might be hidden right now. Let's see, we just need one more. I think it's over here. I don't think we collected the one that was over here. Oh, there it is. There we go. Now, once you have them all, you take them over here. And then see that statue, they want the bottle. And then you get the Hammer of Might. And this hammer allows you to break down these doors. Well, some of them. Can't break them all down. Oops. Okay, so that is part of an achievement. And that's the one I'm going to be trying to go for. The achievement is called Smack My Glitch Up, and it is to hit all the sirens in this level. You have to hit them at least once. I don't know if they can get you. Apparently they cannot get you, because I walked right into her as close as I could get, and she didn't do anything. So, they cannot get you. That is good to know. Okay, now this is a little weird. It doesn't like to break the wooden boards for some reason. Kind of reminds me of those wooden boards in Haunted Memories, how they just didn't like to break. This is a code. I will show you guys how to read that code a little bit later. Let's see, there's one more here. And a duck. I think that's the last duck. Oh wait, no, there is one more duck. But we probably won't be getting it in this video because I'm going to be busy smacking the sirens. And I might not make it through on the first try, trying to get the sirens, but they said it's okay if you don't make it through because you can just start over and it will still count as getting the achievement. It doesn't seem like a terrible achievement, you just smack each one of them on the head once. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys how to do this puzzle. This was incredibly confusing for me because you can see up there, there's 4 symbols and then there's 4 number blocks here. As you can tell, this one right here is, I guess it's an ice. You cannot turn it. You can turn these ones, but you can't turn this one. So that means it's already solved. So that means that symbol right there must be 7. Now the weird thing about these symbols is they're actually arrows, which is what confused me. They looked kind of just like symbols. But now if we look over here, we've got this arrow pointing up and right. So if you come back to this other crypt, then you just try and find the arrow that's pointing up and right. And I believe, let me look here real quick. Yes, I believe it's right there. I can't really point to it, but it's the second row, the second from the right there. You can see it, and it's pointing up to the 1. Because as you can see, the first one was an arrow pointing up, and it's got the VII, which is 7, and this one is pointing to the 1, so that means the second character is 1. This is what confused me at first, though, is because I didn't know they were arrows, and I didn't know they were pointing directly to the answer. Okay, so the next one is an arrow pointing up that has a dot under it. So it's not going to be that one, because that's the one with 2 dots. It's going to be, let's see, where is it? There it is, right there. It's the second row from the bottom, and then the very last symbol there, and it's pointing up to I and V, which in Roman numerals would be 4. So that means this one is a 4. And the last one is an arrow pointing down with a dot on one of the sides of the arrow. So it's probably going to be near the top. There it is right there. Right there in the middle. I'm kind of swinging the hammer right at it, but anyway, it points down to the VII. So that is 5, 6, 7. Okay. Wait, that may not be right. Well, let's find out. Yep, it is. Okay. Okay, and then this is the end of the level. This is where it's going to be probably a little tough, and I'm hoping I will get all the sirens down here. I hate this part. because now all the sirens come out of the crypts. And there's a ton of them. And they're creepy as hell. And they're right behind you at all times, pretty much. And these doors take forever to break. Okay. Here's one. Boom. I think that's the only one in here. I do believe... Oh wait, no, there's one here. Boom. Oh, got caught. But that should still count, I believe is what they said. Is that it should still count that I hit those two. Now I can just run past that room. Thank goodness. I wish these doors didn't take so long. They take forever. The other duck is here. That was one of the hardest ducks to find for me. Break! Thank you. They seriously made these doors take way too long to break. That was the last duck, by the way. Smack that siren. There should be one more. Oh no, there's the glitch, or the achievement, I just got it. And if you look behind you, you can see the sirens. I don't know how far they come. Oh, they're not stopping. So let's get the hell out of here, shall we? What the hell? Oh shit. Apparently if you take too long, you don't get out. That's good to know. So let's not turn around and look at the sirens this time. Because we've already seen this enough. Suffice to say, it's pretty creepy. I hate their sounds. They sound like right zombies. Okay. Yeah, see, because I couldn't see this light. So apparently this closes. Yes, we have this little puzzle. Okay, so this puzzle isn't too difficult. It gets a little annoying. You have to figure out which one controls what statue. You guys can probably already tell what you're supposed to do. You have to get the beam to align with every single statue. It's really not that difficult, except for when you do something stupid like that, like you didn't know this was going to move that statue. And so now you have to spend all this time bringing it back to its correct place. But it's really not that difficult of a puzzle. Just a little time consuming. Okay, we'll come back to that statue later, because it doesn't even have a beam on it. So that means this one is not in place. Now once we get all the statues in place, we are done with this dream. Or memory, sorry. I keep calling it dream because I've played Dream. Wow. That was lucky. There's the boat. Alright, so let's get out of here, shall we? I'm pretty sure there's no ducks in here, because there's never any ducks in these ending memory puzzle sequence thingies. Okay, so now... graveyard memory does not bring anything to the hub world as well. Yes, it looks as if it doesn't, which is kind of sad. They could have made some tombstones or something. But anyway, let's see if we got all the ducks. There were 5 ducks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes, we did get them all. That was my hardest duck to get. That last one in the end, because I didn't think they would be that big of dicks to hide a duck in a place where you have to keep running from those zombie sirens, but they did, as you guys saw. So anyway guys, I do hope that you enjoyed this part of Master Reboot. Come on back next time where we're going to tackle that third and final memory, the library memory. Probably and rightfully the most difficult and confusing memory of all, but it's not too bad, and I'll show you guys how to tackle it really quite easily. Alright, later guys.